something I can see turning out of that black hole, two luminous discs. The eyes, it might be a face, might be almost a... Good heavens, something wriggling out of the shadow like a gray snake. Now it's another one, and another one, and another one. They look like tentacles to me. Oh, yeah, I can see the thing's body now. It's large as a bear. It glistens like wet leather, but that face, ladies and gentlemen, it's indescribable. I can hardly force myself to keep looking at it. It's so awful. The eyes are black, and they gleam like a serpent. The mouth is a kind of V-shape with saliva dripping from its rimless lips and seem to, quiver and pulsate.
When we last left our characters, Saint and Alistair had had an encounter with a cult member from the Church of the Open Mind. They were able to dispatch with this cult member rather quickly, and have both determined that they need to go to the chalet to get rock climbing equipment, so that they can continue on their quest. We cut to the two of you now in the lobby of Springwood Lodge.
So, the wing of the building that we've been in up to this point has had sort of one main hallway running the length of it with things on either side. Is there a comparable hallway leading the opposite direction?
Absolutely. To the south are the elevator banks and the main entrance, the correct entrance to the lodge. To the north are both the reception desk, the door leading into that back office, and the giant wooden staircase going up. To the east that you came from, with the kitchen and all that, and the theater, is the hallway you just came out of, and there is a similar hallway going in the opposite direction to the west. Yeah.
Well, I say we make our way along that hallway in search of chalet.
In search of equipment. Let's do it.
Yep.
We tread on.
The little quest marker goes up at the end of that hallway.
Yeah. Did he?
On your like radial compass thing that's at the very top of your screen.
Yeah. I just start spinning around to see if I can get any glimpses of other stuff on the radial compass. A little middle finger shows up.
For Saint?
Okay, which one of us is the NPC?
Oh, I was gonna go with like somewhere Springwood is flipping me off.
Oh.
Yeah, look over at Saint. Hi there, ready to go?
Please, Alistair is definitely the NPC in a fucking Saint's exploration mystery game.
Alistair, we're running out of time.
Hi there!
Hi there. I don't actually like you. Hi
this
there.
Is like Dragon Age 2, where you could have, like, a positive relationship with somebody, and then also, like, the revenge friendship.
Yes. Something Saint Alistair rivalmance.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so to the west we go.
Does this look like a similar setup where there's probably, doors spaced far apart indicating large rooms, or what are we looking at as we...
Actually, no, the rooms are much smaller comparatively. Okay. Just like the hallway that you came out of, where there are these wall sconces and these short tables and vases and whatnot. Those are decorating this end of the lodge as well. Although you will notice that this end is far less dusty and in fact far less put together. Many of these tables are missing the vases that would be on top of them. There's detritus of sorts lying in the walking path. This is not as well kept as the other half of the building. Perhaps because this half of the building is in use.
So we'll need to be a little more careful around here.
The hallway does seem to stretch all the way to the west, although you do notice at the end of that hallway that there is not a door, but rather a turn up north.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But yes, you see this hallway. It is indeed a hotel hallway. And as you look to your left and right, you see all the little door placards that read, 104, 105, etc.
Okay. Do we hear any activity of, like, people moving in those rooms? You want me to roll for it?
Yeah.
You got it, boss.
Can I assist you in this?
If you want to.
Yeah, sure. I will add my noticing abilities to this roll.
Okay. Okie dokie. My notice is not great, but I do have it. That's a notice rather than an investigate, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. That is, if you can believe it, that's a 0 total. I rolled 2 negatives and 2 neutrals, which, with your assistance and my notice, brings me to a 0.
Okay.
I got nothing. Presumably, I have nothing. Or someone's being really unsubtle.
You walk into this hallway, Saint, and you are sufficiently on edge in a way that you're having a hard time kind of focusing on your surroundings. Your shoulders are like hunched up in a way where you're having... It's like you're so nervous to be caught that you're not hearing properly. You're not able to determine if there are any sounds coming from any of these other rooms. You're kind of solely focused on just walking forward, but you're not able to pick anything up.
I got nothing. Let's be careful, though.
Yeah, I think at this point our best bet is just to move as quickly and quietly as we can. And hope that it's, that this cult operates on something of a, the virtuous go to bed early and get up early kind of a thing.
Not that I would describe them as virtuous, but agreed. Let's go.
You can hear the air quotes around the word virtuous.
Cool.
Yeah.
We boogie.
Yep. I think we stealthily boogie. I really gotta put more points in stealth.
Stealth, you say?
Yeah. I would
Go
like
ahead.
to stealth.
I got 3 neutrals and a positive, but I don't have anything in stealth, so that's just a 1.
Positive, neutral, negative. Translates to a 1.
So
Total
one
of
positive.
2.
Nice.
Total of 2 stealth.
Yeah. You try not to pick up the pace too much because you would not want your running feet to alert anyone. But yeah, you're able to, maybe the first and last time this word will be uttered in ParaScience canon, power walk your way through. You're able to quickly mall walk your way.
Hustle, perhaps?
Hustle, yeah. But you are able to relatively quickly hustle your way toward the end of that hallway. Once again, there is not a door at the end of this hallway, but there is a turn to the north where you can see the hotel hallway continuing north, but also a door on the west wall.
Ah. Okay. How far down the hallway is that door?
Only about 10 feet or so.
Okay. So...
Sure.
And there's nothing between you and it. Simply so that the cold winter air does not blow down the guest quarters.
That makes perfect sense.
Blow down
Yeah,
the hallway
hopefully.
of the guest quarters.
Hopefully it's not locked, but even if it is, we're on the inside, so knock on wood. We should be able to just get out.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. Let's just go.
Sorry, is there a window in that door that will allow us to look outside?
There are not. There are 2 very much more modern looking than many of the other things you've seen in this hotel. Metal doors that do not have windows in them.
Okay. Do they look like fire doors? Like they're wired so that if you open them, it sets off a fire alarm?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah. I think before we bust out of there, I suppose, and Alistair kind of turns to Saint and is just gonna say, like, it's probably snowing pretty hard out there. I think we can probably get away with one flashlight.
Okay.
Held close to the ground, there should be enough. There's not likely to be very much visibility. So if we move fast, the likelihood of someone seeing us is low.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
And let's fucking go.
You put your hand to the lever, the push lever of one of these double doors, and you are met immediately with a great sense of cold. It's hard to push the door out quickly because there appears to be a little bit of a snow bank on the other side as the endless snow is seemingly piling up on the sides of Springwood Lodge. You are able to, after some pushing, carve out some space against the snow, but evidence that someone has gone through this door is now immediately obvious until the snow covers it again. You are met with the dark outside Springwood Lodge, and importantly, the dark of the parking lot. It is a bit of a trek toward the next building, and in the parking lot in between, you can see a number of support vehicles that may have belonged to Springwood's entourage, and importantly, you can see the RV.
Are there lights on in it? Does it look like it is occupied?
The lights are on, and the engine is running.
Balls.
Oh boy, okay.
Why is he in there? Because his dad's in the fucking mansion. Who wants to hang out in a haunted mansion where your dad's ghost is in there?
Maybe there's no Wi-Fi.
I mean, why would he have Wi-Fi in his
know.
RV van? As previously established, there's no towers up here.
Maybe he's got some stupid little hotspot or some shit.
Well, how would he,
Oh yeah, that's how that works, isn't it? I forgot.
Yeah.
I
hate this man so much.
Me too.
I hope I get to punch him to death.
Are there like not street lights, but are there like lights in the parking lot, or is it just that we can see the RV because the lights are on? Like, are there like overhead lights in the parking lot?
Great question. No.
Okay.
I mean, if we turn off our flashlights and just use the light of the RV to navigate and just avoid, like, the windows, they're probably not out there looking for, like, I wonder if those damn kids are checking.
Yeah.
Like, just careful.
I think
sneak around.
I think you're right. I think it's...
While the blinds of the RV are shut, the RV itself, through all of its big windows, is kind of emanating a sort of glow lighting around it.
So if the blinds are closed especially, and they're not, like, looking out.
Yeah, I think we should at least try. We should try to get as far as we can without the flashlight.
Yeah, agreed.
Can we see any, like, is it enough to see roughly where the chalet is, like even an outline, or is there too much snow?
Through the light of the RV, you can see where the other building is. It's probably about 100 feet from the
okay.
Is
from the
that
exit
lit?
of the lodge.
Does it seem like there's anyone in there?
No.
Phew, okay. But does it... Obviously, if we can see it, they can see it.
Certainly.
Yeah.
So we'll need to make sure we don't, like, turn on any lights in there or anything. We'll have to be pretty careful.
Yeah. Well... Yeah. The longer we stand out here, the stiffer everybody's fingers are going to get because of the cold, so...
And also, more likely is that somebody will be like, hey, why are those doors...
What's moving around out there?
What's all that then? Yeah, what's all this then? Okay.
A cold burst of wind blows past the door, and you can hear this large metal creaking in the distance.
Pardon me?
Gesundheit.
Okay, fuck off. A large metal creaking from what direction?
From the direction of the chalet.
Interesting.
Okay. That could be anything.
All right, gang, let's investigate.
I think, yep. We should head over there, and I think I'd like to try to make a circuit of the building and see if there's, like, maybe any points of ingress that are, like, on the side that you wouldn't be able to see from the RV.
I agree.
Is it windy and snowing up here, or is it that kind of fucked up thing you get where it's snowing and that makes it, like, fucking super quiet?
It's you definitely felt the wind blow.
Okay. So.
Consistently?
No, it was one strong gust.
But it
is blowing.
Yeah, there's intermittent,
Okay.
There's wind happening.
Something.
Yeah, well, like I said, I think we should just go. Keep the flashlight off as long as we can, and
yep, agreed.
Try to make it to kind of the shadow of the chalet.
It's my favorite romance novel.
Yeah.
That sounds like one,
that
right?
Really
Something you buy in a grocery store.
You're not wrong.
I mean, it's not too late. It still can be.
We're gonna try to get as far as we can without the flashlight and just try to make it to kind of the shadows around the chalet building.
You walk effectively pretty quietly through the snow. You can feel beneath your feet, beneath the snow, that there is a sidewalk, a sort of paved space, which should not come as a surprise as you're walking through the parking lot. But you're on steady ground, that's for sure, even if the snow is accumulating. The RV itself is letting out enough of a glow light from its shutters that the area is faintly illuminated enough, somewhat like just moonlight, that you are able to sneak through the parking lot and into the underhang of the chalet. From your new position, you do hear a sound coming back from the lodge. Just a slammed door, but a reminder that you are not alone where you stand. You are at the east-facing door of the chalet. There is no window inside.
Okay. I'd like to just kind of do a circuit of the building and see if there's a back door or anything like that that's, on the side that wouldn't be visible from the RV.
Yeah.
If someone were
so like a west side door.
For a smoke break.
Sure.
This guy smokes inside of his RV. Who am I fucking kidding?
Yeah, but maybe somebody else is in there who don't.
That's true. That's like
Do you want to go
allowed to?
Yeah.
Do you want to go clockwise or counterclockwise around the building?
One of us going each way, maybe. If you're gonna be picky about it. And we meet in the middle, we high five!
Yeah.
Yay!
We back up into each other and
scare the shit out of each other. Yeah.
Exactly. Let's see how Scooby-Doo this can get.
I mean, that's what I was truly thinking was some Scooby-Doo antics.
Yeah, I mean, I did say earlier, let's investigate, gang, and that is what I was thinking of. But also, you have specifically been told not to leave me alone, so perhaps you will not let me split up and go counterclockwise around the chalet from you.
No.
You, when you
I'm sorry, boss, I lost him. He went the other way around the chalet and vanished.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He went round Widdershins and I never saw him again.
Alistair completes a loop and is surprised to have never run into Saint, and then just sees the footprints in the snow, just booking it off in a different direction.
It's like,
oh.
Oops. Saint's like, fuck this, I'm stealing the van.
Toodles.
Shine the flashlight out in the distance, you just see him, like, huffing, running through the snow.
Yeah.
But, like, the snow's deep enough, he has to do those full, like, knees up running.
No, he's like Legolas, where he just goes atop the snow.
Who's going which direction?
No, I imagine
we're
we're
in the same direction.
Well, either that or one of us is gonna keep watch. Well, one of us goes the around. Once again, it is really a matter of, are you going to let me be separate from you for 45 seconds?
I think we should go together.
All right, you got it. You got it, boss. Which way are we going?
Oh, I don't know. We're going to the right. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll I just want to do a circuit of the building, see if there's a back door, see if there are any windows.
Sure, of course. You step...
Just briefly, I imagine we had to have that conversation in character. I don't want to do it right now, but I imagine just the conversation of State being like, I'll stay here and keep watch while you, like, do the circuit, and Alistair being like, no. It was just, okay, I guess? We'll go... Anyway,
yeah, I feel like I'm trying to come up with like what he would. I think it would probably just like look Saint right in the eye, and it's just like I don't think we should split up.
Oh, okay, Dad. Anyway, that was all. That was all I had to say.
That's fair.
Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, you do a quick lap around the building. You make care to avoid the decorative plants. That are more than partially withered. No, they're probably like evergreen saplings.
They're probably...
Who cares?
Or they're plastic.
Or they're plastic.
It's the 70s. They're probably plastic.
You take care not to knock over the plastic decorative plants that are covered in snow so close to the side of the building. But you step back up onto that sidewalk and attempt to make a loop around the building. When you turn the corner, you see that there is a massive cobblestone outcropping from the back of the building that when you shine your flashlight up, or I guess maybe you're not using your flashlight.
Are we on the far side from the RV now?
No. I mean, yes, you're getting there, but I would imagine you're still visible.
Okay. Then probably no.
Well, then you're able to quickly tell from the glow light is a chimney. You walk past another kind of larger room that is jutting out of the chalet. You do not see any doors that lead into that. As you are kind of turning the corner around that building, the creaking sound gets louder. The creaking almost like a swaying. Okay. You are perhaps sufficiently far from the RV that you feel comfortable, if not uncomfortable enough, that you feel the need to turn on your flashlight. Your flashlight very quickly illuminates what perhaps should have been obvious to you, but a combination of the dark and the cold and the fear have kind of flooded your sense of perception. But you see the swinging ski lift chairs high above the chalet.
Yeah, okay.
You follow them. You turn the corner again and kind of follow those downward, and you see the point in which guests of the lodge step out of the chalet and into their chairs to go up the mountain slope. You see there is indeed another door on that side.
Okay. I say let's try this one first.
There is also, once again, to perhaps prevent car noise or wind chill or any number of things, there is a large outdoor wooden wall that is between the parking lot and the base of the ski lift. And from that angle, you are not able to see the RV or much of its light.
Okay, so...
Rock on.
Yeah, we're going to be... If we try to... I see. Cool. Well, let's try to open that door then.
Sure. Go ahead.
Is it... Okay.
It's locked.
Locked. Okay.
You've got the better burglary,
I
Bamnet.
do, don't I?
But I will help.
God, I can't believe I still only have a 1 in burglary.
Oh, we have the same burglary then.
We do have the same burglary. Okay, yeah, I think Alistair, kind of, looks at the lock and then... remembers that we stole keys from the room behind the concierge desk. So, I will pull those out and see if any of those keys will open this door.
Yeah. It doesn't take much, but one of them does indeed open up the door to the chalet.
Okay. Dumb question, does it swing outward or inward?
It probably swings inward for the snow reason.
Okay. All right.
So why doesn't the door on the side of the lodge do that, Ben? Yeah, I didn't think about it.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, so yeah, I'll push it open slowly and see what we can, if we hear or see anything.
The building is empty.
Rock on.
Do you want to turn on your flashlight?
Yes, I'll keep it low though to avoid the possibility of it. I don't know that there are any windows in here, but just in case there are, I don't want the beam to be visible.
You shine your light low to the ground around the room, and you are kind of greeted with a vibe that is very similar to the one in the lounge. There are some big armchairs and some large coffee tables, a sitting waiting area of sorts in front of a large stone fireplace. You scan your flashlight to the right, and it looks like there might have been the remains of a refreshment bar there at one point. What the antique espresso machine from the 70s that is there is sadly no longer working. And then when you scan your flashlight to the left, you see that there is a desk of sort, an equipment desk, behind which are a number of pegs that are holding up snowshoes and rope and other such skis. You see a complete collection of pretty much everything you might need for winter activities.
So we need to grab rope for sure. Presume they have like hooks, things like that. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Carabiners, that kind of a thing. Okay.
Okay. Is there anything else we want to grab that we could think of?
Not really. I'd like to kind of just poke around in here.
Okay.
Generally, and see if there's anything of interest.
Let me ask a quick sub-point to this climbing equipment situation here. Ben, if we don't specifically ask for a piece of climbing equipment, are we going to get boned by that? I figure that's not like I need to specifically ask for hiking shoes or whatever here, is to just be like, we get equipment for climbing, and it'd be like, great, you're going to have whatever you need to make this piece of action happen.
Yeah, we're operating under like adventurer's kit rules.
Cool.
Great.
Because I just wanted to... I, Ezra, don't like heights and therefore don't know absolutely fucking anything about how rock climbing equipment works.
And I do like rock climbing, but I have not gone rock climbing in a really long time. And most of the rock climbing I have done is the kind that you do with like a wall, not the kind you do outside. So,
we're operating on adventurer's kit rules where you just have, even if you've never mentioned it before, you just have your 30 feet of rope and your flint and all that.
Great. I figured that was the case. I just wanted to. No, that's
a good question.
These stupid motherfuckers forgot a carabiner.
Eat shit and die, baby.
Ben, we're gay. How could we possibly forget carabiners?
So we have climbing equipment. What else did you want to look for, Z?
Oh, I was just gonna kind of poke around here and see if there was anything else of interest. I don't know what that would be, but if there's any evidence that the cult is using this building for anything, or just generally kind of have a quick poke around.
You're back to a dusty environment, much like the opposite side of the building. This area, and perhaps maybe the slopes in general, are just underutilized. You perhaps get the idea that no one's been skiing here in a while. Much like the hallway you just came from, you notice there is some detritus on the ground. This place is run down and not kept up in the same way other parts of the hotel are. As you kind of spin your flashlight around, you notice that there's a like an antenna powered like real small CRT TV like up on the equipment counter, deeply dusty. Again, there's those antique coffee makers on that refreshments table. Who knows when the last time those were ever cleaned were. This area, maybe even more so than the rest of the entire hotel, is abandoned. There is a door in every wall of this room. There are the east and west doors that you encountered already. There is a north set of double doors with windows in them that are aimed toward the parking lot. There's another door to the back that you would infer leads out to that building that was kind of attached to the chalet. But it just says storage on the or equipment locker or something on the plaque.
I think Alistair just pulls out his phone to check the time.
All right.
I know I have a watch on, but
it's a manual. Yeah, it doesn't light up.
Yeah, I don't think it has a light on it. It's like too fancy for that, weirdly.
Rich people.
Yeah, well, you know.
It doesn't glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Like some of those. It's in that in between where it's like fancy, but there's the really fancy ones that glow in the dark.
It's not like a fucking diving watch or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a nice dress watch.
Yeah, it is the kind of watch that your parents give you when you graduate from a really nice college if they're rich.
Yeah. I think Alistair kind of pulls out just to maybe check his phone, maybe check the weather. And then
It's snowing, bitch.
No, I know, but I think he looks at it and then realizes, oh, I don't have cell service out here. So I'm not going to get an update on, I'm not going to be able to get an updated weather forecast. And it looks over at Saint and just to kind of check, just it says, you don't have cell service up here, do you?
No, I checked it earlier when you got whatever on your phone. And later again, I don't have anything. I was surprised you got something, but I figured it was some government bullshit. I don't know. Satellite phone, whatever.
Alistair he's kind of squinting at his phone, which definitely doesn't have cell service now that Saints brought it up. And I think on a whim he just opens the text messaging app to look at the history. What's the last text in there?
Oh, I don't know. But the last text from Agent Gray was several days ago.
Oh shit.
What's going on, man?
I think I may have underestimated Springwood's capabilities.
In what way?
I left earlier because I thought I'd gotten a text message. I got a text message from my boss, which is irregular, requesting an immediate check-in. I don't have cell service either.
Okay, so...
And I'm gonna hold up the phone with the date stamp on the last message.
So what, you think he projected...
I think he was able to induce a hallucination.
You think he projected a text into your brain? Because if that's true, we're in...
The conversation that I had on the phone, where would he have gotten that name?
What? I assume this is some government thing, but the long and short of it is he was able to feed info into your brain, that's pretty bad. Huh?
He was able to convincingly fake a voice that I'm familiar with, but there was a specific detail that now that I think about it doesn't make any sense.
Did he ask you to, do something? Did he... here's the... Do you need to convince him you still believe the lie, I guess, is the...
I might. There's... Okay. I think he got Jules' name from my head but misunderstood the context. Which Ortiz isn't exactly it's a common last name, but
yeah,
still.
But okay. So between that and the cell service, sure. Seems convincing enough. So now what?
I don't know that we can be any more on our guard than we already are, but
it's good to know.
Just
don't trust literally anything. Okay.
I think it's imperative that we don't allow ourselves to be separated.
You already seem pretty sincere about that already, but alright, you got it, boss.
weirdly, this should be something that is alarming, and it clearly is, but I think Saint can tell that strangely Alister seems like fractionally more relaxed than he did when he entered the chalet.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, just ever so slightly. And I think he kind of like really definitively shoves his phone in his pocket.
All right, well, that's good info to keep in our pocket. We got what we came here for.
If we can risk the additional time outside, I think it might be worth it to backtrack along the far side of the lodge building and enter where we initially came in, rather than risk another trip down the
Okay. We'll have to keep an eye out for any more of the cult members, though, since another one caught us.
I mean, this is pretty routine weather for Colorado in December, but I can't imagine anybody's really lining up for outside patrol duty this time of year.
And that entrance is closer to where we want to go anyway.
All right, well, yeah, I guess let's boogie.
Let's go.
That's not out loud.
I was gonna say.
That's not an Alisterism. That's an Ezraism. Yeah, I think this time, like, Alister kind of lets Saint go first.
Okay.
And just for a second, like, stands in the doorway, kind of watching his back as he walks away, and then follows. It's just sort of he's just.
No, I'm a child. I'm sorry. No, you're being sincere. This is a good moment. I'm being a child.
No, that's fair. Something.
We hate to see him go. Love to watch
love
him
to
leave.
Watch him walk away. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
I'm sure that of the two of them, Saint has a much nicer butt.
As confirmed, Alister doesn't have an ass. People can fight me on this. I know he doesn't have one.
He does not. This man has, like, genuinely just absolutely no ass.
Bookmark.
Like, it's shocking that he manages to walk upright with such small gluteal muscles. Generally, you're like, how the fuck?
Christ. Okay.
Anyway,
you love to have like a pretty decent scene and then immediately start talking about ass. Anywho.
Yeah, I mean, as we do. No, I think Alister's kind of mentally going through exactly what it is he told Springwood.
Yeah.
And Ezra, am trying to remember exactly what it is that I told Ben in that conversation, because
that ep is out now.
That episode
so you can
is
go
out,
ahead
so
and
I can go listen
to
it. And I should, but just so because if there's anything that he like is like relevant, he'll tell Saint.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's gonna say, yeah, it specifically told me, like, not to trust you and to, like, hold, to try to, like, keep you fucking...
Yeah.
Unless it becomes, like, I'm gonna need to lie to Springwood about it, but I think, like, for now, I don't think
sticking together will kind of...
Yeah.
Fulfill that purpose, yeah. Cool. Okay. Let's head back and start tracking our way back towards that other entrance. And turn off your flashlight, yeah? Is that going to be what we're doing?
Yeah.
Until we get away from the RV?
Yeah, I think that's going to be the best bet. Is to just, again, go as far as we can with just the RV light.
Saint, you reach for which door?
The door we came through?
Okay, so the west door. Okay. You head back toward the west door, back toward the chairlift and outside of the chalet. When you get close to putting your hand on the, whatever it is, the doorknob or the lever, the door leading west flies open, as do the doors leading east behind you. There is a sudden and intense, cutting cold wind blowing through the chalet, and you can see on the opposite end of the door that you just tried, 3 cult members.
Oh, fuck.
And one of them, the one in the middle, whose robes seem trimmed with a different color than all the other ones you've seen, is gesturing backwards like she just opened those doors with her mind. What you've just been listening to was ParaScience, a glimpse into a world unknown. It was an actual play horror adventure told to you through the Fate system. Our players are Ezra Kaye as Agent Alister McAndrews and Matty Trumbo-Gomes as capable young man St. Garcia Flores. As for myself, I was your game master and disembodied voice, Ben Hamlin. I also produced this show. Our theme song is by the incorporeal Johnny Rinaldo, and our logo was created by the haunted visage of Terra Bosart. We are currently in the process of remastering and transcribing earlier episodes of the show, and for that I would like to thank Glory Duda, Marcel Hood, and Julie Cooper, as they write down our every word and weave an intricate web of audio for you. You can stay tuned to our social media channels for more information on these developments. This show is brought to you by Infinity Break, where we're telling stories our own way. You can follow us on social media at InfinityBreak23 and check out our website for all of our other podcasts at InfinityBreak.net. We appreciate you listening to this program. If you want to help spread the word, there are a good many ways to do that. Word of mouth helps us immensely, and you can add us at ParaSciencePod on Twitter. And while you're at it, why not tag InfinityBreak23? We have a Patreon at patreon.com/InfinityBreak, where you can start donating to Infinity Break for as little as $1 a month. And if you listen to Apple Podcasts, don't forget to leave a review. Lastly, I would encourage you to join the haunted chorus of voices at the Infinity Break fan Discord. That's bit.ly/InfinityTalk, capital I Infinity, capital T Talk. That's all for now. Let ParaScience never let you sleep. Like a knocking sound from the attic, or a drop of blood from the ceiling. Be careful where you step this chapter.